Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome to Space Pirates and Zombies 2, a quirky indie title that allows you to build and customize a ship, join a faction, fight for territory, do all kinds of fun things, and then eventually fight off the zombie hordes. Now, I've had access to this for about a week now. It's early access over on Steam for about $20, so it's not, bear in mind, this is not a finished title. It is early access. You're going to find that the combat is solid, the customization of the ships is solid, but when you go to do the campaign, which does have its own story, the voice acting is generated currently as a temporary feature by robot voices. Yeah, and it's a little disturbing. Some of you may not have issues with it. I find it hilarious in a bad way. I'm really hoping they get their voice actors in here quickly. There's an option to turn it off. But let's go ahead and get into the campaign. I'm gonna load my most recent save with a really shitty build that I've done for my ship. You can completely customize your ship, but welcome to the universe at large. Everywhere that you see here that's lit up is an area that I've actually flown out to and explored. I think I started the mission, or I started my campaign somewhere in here, and this is the only sector that I could see. Let's see if I can click it and zoom in on it. That's a space station in the middle there, and all the ships that you see are represented by icons around it. Now, where we're right about here. So, the name of the game in this is, one, play through the campaign. It'll give you the tutorial and actually gets you a bit of story there. I really love the writing, even if the voice work in the early access version is this horrible robotic voice. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it in this demo. But, so, here's the deal. Here's what we're going to be doing. In this title, you have 3 different resources that you need to just about do anything. RZs, or I think it's Rise. This is the stuff that you need, or Res, actually, excuse me, it's Res, that you need to power your ship for fuel. If I move around, I'll actually start burning fuel based on whatever I have my engine mode in. Right now, it's on normal. The bigger your ship is, the bulkier it is, the more of this stuff you're going to be burning. And it's fairly rare. We can actually steal some by heading down here. We're gonna gank some res. Now, we don't want to talk to him. We want to gank the res. So, let's go after the scrap. Oh, this is a scrap yard. All right, well, they're already harvesting. Where's the res yards? Res yards. There was some nearby. Where did it go? There it is, right there. There's a res yard. We can pick up some there. You can take it from ships that you've killed. The other resources you have is scrap, and which you can guess you'll find floating around these scrap fields that randomly recharge. Go ahead and ransack this. If a ship in the blue faction, the science faction, sees me do that, and this is the faction that I've actually joined, if they see me grabbing up their scrap or grabbing up their res, they won't like me. Those individual captains flying around won't like me, and then the faction won't like me just a little bit more. Now, there are other faction members, there are actually other captains flying around in this. This is kind of cool, doing their own thing, and they have every ability that you have in the game. It's almost like pseudo multiplayer where the NPCs can do everything you can. I can't think of another title like this where there are other captains in the universe that have the capability of doing what you do in a single title like this. It's kind of neat. They're not just there running about, they're actually running about trying to accomplish the same goals. Now, as you grow your faction, once you join a faction, you can actually put down these star bases, which will allow you to buy and sell stuff and upgrade and deck out your ship. You can even fight in the arenas to get a little bit of extra cash and faction points. But as you help these factions by helping the captains that are in these factions, they'll actually jump in and help you. Like, we can actually jump into a fight here. And it's possible, though I don't think there's any friendly captains nearby, it's possible that other friendly ships will come and save you. Which is really neat when you get hit by a ship stack, an enemy fleet that's like, this should be a fairly easy fight for me. Here's my custom vessel. It's kind of like a large cruiser, and I'll show you the customization system in a second that's fairly unique to this title. But they'll come in and they'll rush in and they'll save you. But I've had fights where I was only a level 20 or a fleet, I call it a fleet stack of 20, right? A ship fleet power of 20. And I've had, I'm dead. You know, there's an enemy fleet stack of 60 here. They're gonna kill me. There's no way I'm gonna win. And then friendly forces rush in and save the day. And we have a big old fleet battle. It's pretty fun. Now, as the fleet fights go, you have WASD controls. You cannot go up or down. It's all on a 2D plane. Right-click will allow you to aim, and you can left-click to fire your weapons. Now, you choose the weapons that you want in the customization system that I'll show. Yay, we won. The other ships that you see flying around are actually my my little fighters, my little interceptors that have joined me. And you can buy different ones of these and customize them, and you can have a bunch of these to constantly come in and reinforce you if you feel like using the resources to buy them. You can also hit F like I just did and switch between them. And they all have different weapons and different setups, so you can kind of make the fleet that you want. Now, my limit right now is 3 of these. But I know that if I continue to play, I'll unlock a level. You actually level up through experience to unlock more of these in my little fleet as I go. But let's go ahead, hit tab, go back to the star map. And let's look at the customization system, because this is actually really cool. So the universe is alive and moving. Nothing happens unless you're moving. So I have to right-click to move the fleet, my one ship, and the world will move as I move. But if I stop, everything pauses. And the enemy or the other factions will be hostile to you, and they will come after you, which is kind of cool. I will say, if you're going to play this, a quick way to get factions standing, you see this green line coming from enemy territory here, or the green territory, depending on what faction you join. This means that they're trying to invade this sector. And that's bullshit. And what we can do is we can rush over there and we can fight that. And if we fight enemies invading blue territory or the other way around, you'll actually gain faction standing pretty quickly. And the way faction works, if I run over here and grab this res, and another captain sees me do it, that's actually a pirate force right there, a group of bandits. If they see me stealing this res from blue territory, 2 of the factions just went to war. They'll hate me more. The captains that see me do that, who are part of the science group, the blue group, who see me do anything against their faction, individually like me or hate me based on their own personal preference, and then it also affects the faction standing, so it's kind of cool. We can actually go in here and look at the different leaders, the different captains that are out and about doing their own thing. And so you'll see, like, Drifter here. No, Vorgan, here's one. I run into this guy multiple times, and he saved me, and I've saved him multiple times against pirates and against zombies and all kinds of stuff out in the universe. And that's why his faction standing is so high for me right now, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go back, and let's look at the customization system, and probably my favorite system in this. So here's my ship. This design is pretty shit-tastic. It's terrible. It is really bad. I wanted to see how maneuverable I could get by using these 2 new engine modules that I have down here. But if I hit Control, or no, is it Alt? I don't remember which one it is. It is Tractor Part Left Control, so I should be able to detach these. There we go. You can detach modules. And you'll start with a really crappy ship that has this module here and a bunch of junk modules, literally pieces that you found in the junkyard. So we'll detach these. Let's go with just... Actually, let's go with something a bit bigger. So we're using our tractor beam with control to move parts around. You can detach stuff. Go on, get out of here. Why can't I detach you? Is it because you got bits attached? Yeah, it is. There we go. There we go. Dislodge these, move this out of the way, and I'll zoom out. You can see all the parts that I've kept so I can continue to customize my ship. Now, this right here is actually your mother's ship, like, center core. I can't actually get rid of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a couple of subcore modules. These are the modules that you hook other modules to, and you have a limited number of these based on the level of your character as you play. Let's get rid of this wing bit. Let's get rid of these subcore modules, and let's just mess with the design a bit. Let's grab you. These subcore modules will also increase and decrease your ship's health and shields. So each one of these have different effects. I'm just building these on here so we can have a platform to construct our ship on. Now, here's a forward module for the ship. This comes with a torpedo mod. Do I want torpedoes? This one has a laser. Let's go for a laser boat. Now, the problem is this one requires 2 attachment points, so we'd have to double up here. Is it worth doing? Well, we have 5 out of 8 active cores, so we can grab a few more cores. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Maybe one for the back, one for the front. I haven't done this before, so this could be interesting. Let's grab that, and that's a shotgun module. Let's grab the laser. We're going to do a laser boat. Let's grab that. We have one more spot for another module. What is this module? Let's grab you. Increase our health a little bit. No, it's a terrible spot. Get rid of that. Let's stick you right... No, I want you in the middle. Right in the middle. There we go. And then let's grab... Let's see, what are you? Lasers, that's what I'm looking for. We're doing a laser build, so let's go crazy with lasers. Maybe a rear laser cannon back here. Sweet. Let's grab a double laser cannon right here. Which one were you? You're a missile. I don't know. We might put a missile on later. We need to choose an engine. We'll take a single core engine on the back. And all these parts will change how your ship operates. Now, I could make this thing super long, and there is no limit to how many weapons you can attach to the sides. The problem with making this super long, so it has the most side area, so it has the most weapons, is it'll get huge. The mass will get massive, and it'll cost a ton of resources to fuel this thing to get it to move. You know what? I kind of like this idea. Let's get rid of this. Lower the mass a little bit more. Let's grab this. And now we've got the shotgun module in the center. And then let's put an Omni laser in the front. Lots of lasers. That's the name of the game today. That's a missile port. Omni laser. Here we go. Let's strap you in here. We need one more laser. That's a missile launcher. 2-time minigun. Oh man, I like minigun better. Miniguns are automated defenses against missiles. Now let's keep the shotguns. The shotguns will be fun. I don't have a 2-time. I lied. I do have a 2-time laser turret. So let's go ahead and go crazy with the lasers. Grab you, slap you in here. Let's grab I don't have a lot for the left-hand side. These left-hand wings are pretty weak. In the selection that I have. I recently sold most of my stuff, so let's just slap in a couple weapons. So we've got a cannon on the front, which we can test out. We've got our dual lasers, which fire every once in a while. And then on our right-hand side, 3 lasers. We could still fit some more lasers on there. Hell, we could even put another engine on the back if we really wanted to. But I don't think I have a single engine anymore. I think I sold them all. What are you, a missile? I don't think I have any more lasers left, so let's go with a missile. Yeah, let's go with a missile on the back. There we go. Why not? But look at all those lasers. It's beautiful. And you can make this thing super large. And I tried doing that, and I became this powerhouse of a weapons platform. But it costs so much in fuel to go anywhere. Let's go ahead and bail out of this. Hit tab. It's a star map. Oh, they had a remove all parts button right there. And then let's go ahead and get into a fight. So now we're a level 31 ship. We can actually start a fight with these guys. They're a level 27. Shit, it sounds good to me. Let's do it.
What can I help you with?
I can say, give me all your scrap.
I'm gonna remember that.
Oh, actually gave me all the scrap. Yeah, but I still...
What can I help you with?
I can't fight you now because I already took your scrap from you. That's fine. Let's go fight these guys. They're slightly larger than us. High threat. Let's get into a battle.
Silence me.
So the combat in this is good. It's pretty fun. It's fun to swap out modules and see what you can do with your ship. And there's a lot of modules to choose from. Even for an early access title, let's get in a range. Hitting shift to use my afterburner. Burning our fuel in the bottom right-hand corner. Missiles or lasers are now they're in range, and we're burning through their shields. I can aim with this. And the nice thing about being able to aim is once their shields are down, if I say I want to take out their engines, I can sit here and throw all my lasers into that rear section and break that rear section off, or go after their actual core. There we go. Their engines are gone. I have auto fire turned on. You can turn on what weapons you want to auto fire, but let's just tell everything to fire. Shields a holding, and I even had reinforcements from another fleet come in to join me in this battle. Cool. Helps to make friends in this. Charge over there. You can even grab stuff with the tractor beam with control and move it around. Throw it into enemy ships or block with an asteroid. Which is, it's kind of cool. I mean, the combat is actually pretty simplistic, even with the customization system. What I'm really surprisingly enjoying in this, though, is the writing. And I'll load up the, let's go ahead and get into range. I'll load, oh, he's trying to run. That's the wormhole generator. It allows them to escape, or you to escape. If you're in a fight you can't win, but you have to get to it and then sit next to it long enough to, exactly like that, warp out. All right, so let's hit escape. Let's load up, Story to Kill a Bandit. There we go, let's load that one up. Our mission is to go here and kill a bandit. We'll do that, and then we should get some of the storyline. The writing is really good. It just needs voice acting so bad. Let's join the fight. You have my gratitude. He's saying that because I'm jumping in to help him fight bandits.
Okay. Point. Shoot. Kill. And don't look down the business end of the boomstick. You got that. If you don't, I'll get you a life jacket for the next time you use the toilet.
What? All right, let's join the battle. So that was one of our mini crew members, and each one of them has a unique personality, which I think the strongest part of this so far is the writing. Once they get proper voice acting for this, that story is, at least for the characters, is pretty fun. This is an early save. I had just gotten rid of all my stock parts, my junkyard parts, and I'm using a lot of cannon weaponry now.
Okay, we've blown something up. Jameson, did you get your fix? Don't even answer that. And don't give us any homework assignments either. Let's just pack it up. I have a bug up my aft. To maybe, save the bloody universe. Do we think we can squeak that into our busy blade school schedule?
So this is our Captain Elsa. So she's out to stop the zombie apocalypse from starting up again. I guess you finished it off in the last game. The rest of your crew is like, there's no squishies left, there's no zombies left out in the universe, there's nothing left to fight. Why are we even out here? They constantly insult each other in great and fun new ways. And obviously the zombies are going to come back, or they wouldn't be space zombies in the title anymore. And there we go, we won. So let's bail out. See if there's a little bit more story. Take off. You're welcome.
If you wish to succeed in this universe, we need more data. My body needs it. Kill to get it, if you must. Bring me the data and I will give you power beyond your wildest dreams.
And our mission is to reach level 5. He's your, tech specialist, Carl. He's also a bit on the insane side. And by a bit, I mean way off the effing deep end. But he's pretty fun. So, as you level up, he'll be like, hey, I've acquired new data. He'll insult you in some way, and then he'll allow you to level up and choose one of 3 perks, which will customize your ship the way you like it. Now, you notice I was a little bit more maneuverable in that. Yeah, your weight and the size of your ship actually changes how fast you are on the overmap, as well as in the actual game. So what I'm thinking is, what I want to make is some type of large gunship for my character. I want to build up his weapons, maybe cannons and close range weapons, and fly in and out of combat, constantly damaging, take a little shield damage, run away, recharge my shields, and come back. That's what I'm going for. I just haven't run around and bought the parts needed to upgrade what I've got, because right now, fighting the larger fleets, I just get decimated. So it's kind of cool that you can customize your ship like that. You want to be a missile gunboat, you can do that. You want to be a laser gunship like we saw before, or a battleship, this massive thing. As long as you've got the res to fuel it, then yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Pretty fun. So I'm enjoying this title in early access. I'm going to keep an eye on it when they do major updates. As soon as the devs say, hey, we've got voice acting, I may even do a campaign let's play of it. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in the title, check it out over on Steam. It's early access. This is not a sponsored video. I just thought it was cool, and I'd show you guys something new that's out there. It's worth a laugh. Oh, one thing to note, and I have not tried it yet. This one is multiplayer. Yeah, this is multiplayer, and that's probably the most exciting bit of this. So if I do a Let's Play, it'll probably be a multiplayer one, and I believe it's multiplayer through the campaign. And of course, the campaign will probably be, holy shit, stop the zombie horde from taking over the universe as we know it, and building up a fleet to do just that and punch it right in the face. And that sounds like a lot of fun, that kind of living universe you have to explore and interact with. So we'll see, though. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Later, everybody.